So Kate was given an allowance of $400. She spent 40% of it on books. So out of the $400, she spent 40% on books, and that will mean a remainder of 60%. 50% of that remainder was spent on food. So 50% spent on food, and the remaining 50% was saved. Her allowance was increased the following month. She spent the same amount of money on food and increased her spending on books by $60. The remaining 20% of the allowance was saved. So what was the percentage increase in her allowance? So we can first find out how much money was spent on the books. 40% of 400. If we just calculate that times 40%, so that will give us $160 spent on the books. Subtracting off from 400, we're going to have $240 remaining. Out of there, half of it was spent on food, so that will be $120 spent on food, and we would have $120 saved. In the following month, we know that she spent the same amount on food, so that will be $120 on food, with an additional $60 on the books. So the books was originally $160 plus an additional $60. This would add up to a total of $340. Now we know after all this expenditure, the remaining 20% was saved. So this amount that she spent would be equivalent to the 80% which she did not save. From here, we can work out 10% by dividing by 8, and that will give us 42.5. Then we can find 100%, which is her total new salary. So multiplying by 10 throughout, we're going to have $425. So to find the percentage increase in her allowance, we first find the increased amount from 425, subtracting off the original 400. That will give an increase of $25. So percentage increase would mean that the increase is in the numerator over the original, which is 400, and multiplying by 100%, which will give our answer of 6.25% increase.